Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. So this will be a bi-weekly reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. So this will be from the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. This will be a general reading, but there will be two separate parts. There will be love in the first part and then career and finances in the second, and then we'll close off the reading with an Angel Answers Oracle from Radley Valentine. So if you have a question about anything that's happened in the reading, or you just have something that's on your mind that you're wanting to ask in general, then you could ask this question at the end and then we'll get some answers from Spirit. Okay, guys? So we're going to start off with the love portion of the reading with the Modern Witch Tarot. And I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own sense of discernment with the messages that come through. And please do not force of anything to fit. Okay, guys? So just letting you know, in this portion, I could potentially be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So it could be their Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements as well, if you happen to know of these. Okay, guys? So let's get into the reading then, shall we? So Angels of Love and Light, can we please get clear and concise messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know for love for the 1st of July to the 16th of July 2023? Okay. One more shuffle, then we'll cut up the deck and get straight into the reading. Now, guys, I will be doing a slightly different spread. So I will be asking, you know, how does your love interest feel about you and you like their current energies? And then we're going to see how your current energies potentially are at this period in time in relation to the connection, and then what the mutual energy is between the two of you. Obviously, these can be switched around to however this resonates, but I thought I'd let you know, okay? So here we want to find out, how does your love interest feel about you and this connection as of right now in relation to the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. What do they need to know? What do they need to know, please and thank you? The Fool in reverse, Aries energy. The Knight of Swords in reverse, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. What's to go underneath this Fool, please and thank you? 10 of Wands, upright. And one last card to go underneath the Knight of Swords in reversal, please. 9 of Swords with the 3 of Wands in reversal. Okay. So this individual here at the moment is feeling highly stressed. Okay. Feeling very exhausted right now, and they are in their head way too much about this connection. I'm getting this overall impression that this person is so concerned that you've got this inkling from them that they don't give an F, basically. But I'm feeling that couldn't be further from the truth. I feel that distance is probably the most kind of biggest factor in relation to how you and this person have not been able to kind of set the record straight with what is or isn't happening with this connection. I'm also getting this overall impression that there may have been too many assumptions about someone's life here, and I feel that someone just kind of wants to get to this point where you can feel at peace with having a new beginning with each other. But it's been incredibly challenging because I feel ultimately this person has not spoken up. So there may be a little bit of reckless behavior from this person, okay, maybe in the next couple of weeks. Or this person is contemplating, well, if I do this, that, and the third, this person's going to see me as reckless. They're going to see me as childish, or that I, you know, cannot conduct myself properly, you know, around them. Like I haven't grown up, I haven't matured. You know, I feel that this person has actually been heavily burdened here with the fact that, you know, things kind of didn't necessarily work out between the two of you, and they have this kind of notion of, wow, okay, so I know that I kind of effed up here. They may have not realized to the detriment of how much they effed up from beforehand, because I feel like you definitely have history with this person. And it's got to the point where they just need to get some answers from you. Like they just want some sort of clarity because they feel like they're too, confused. But I feel ultimately, you could be sitting in a lot of confusion yourself potentially. But let's get some cards for how potentially you're feeling right now. Okay, obviously this can be switched around, as you guys know. What's to kind of go here on the side? How is Cancer feeling? How's Cancer feeling about this love connection, about this person? How are they feeling? Wow, okay, well that flew out. Bear with me. The Empress. Wow, so you are coming across as someone incredibly resilient right now, very powerful. Yeah, beautiful energy. You've done so much work on yourself. Divine feminine energy coming through. You could be dealing with a strong divine connection here. 8 of Pentacles in reversal. What else is Cancer feeling? Please and thank you. Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, okay guys? What's to go underneath this Empress with how Cancer is feeling right now about this love, about this connection? The Moon. Don't mind the cards, guys. I know they look a little bit weird, but because of YouTube, I've had to kind of colour them in to make them more appropriate, but just letting you know. So we have Pisces energy wanting to come through. And last but not least, to go underneath is 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And then the 10 of Swords reversal. See, this is it. I'm not getting this overall impression that you're completely over it, as in you're done and dusted with this connection, that you don't want any involvement to do with this person. I feel that you've just got to a point where you've surrendered, okay? And you're only going to be taking part in this connection if your energy is going to be matched in a suitable way, okay? So if this person is going to be coming forward and they're all in this energy, right, they're seeing you as someone who is doing incredibly well right now. I'm getting the word affluent. You may not necessarily see a load of manifestations getting ready to come into fruition because of the hard work that you've done on yourself, because you've had a really tough time of it. You're going to have people wanting to surround you right now because they're very attracted to you and your energy. And I also feel, with it being your birthday season, so happy birthday Cancer as well. I should have said this earlier, but happy birthday Cancer, and I hope you're enjoying your birthday season. I feel that you are very intuitive here, and you've picked up these signs and synchronicities from the universe, maybe even receiving messages in dream state or in meditation, that have guided you to go, do you know what? What's more important at this point in time for myself is my overall well-being, is my health, okay? Because I'm hearing health is wealth. And you've decided that it's important to kind of focus on other areas of your life. Even though you are thinking about this person, you're not putting all your time, effort, and energy into them. I feel like you are becoming more and more in this receiving mode energy, and this person can feel this strong pull to come towards you. And I'm getting strong sexual energy from this person as well. Okay, they definitely think about you a lot as well. This person just feels like on some level they just don't measure up to you right now, okay? And it's getting to this person and eating up at their kind of fears and doubts and insecurities within themselves. You kind of trigger this person to a point of, wow, okay, so if I'm going to be with someone like this, then I really need to kind of get my act in gear. And this kind of really throws your person through a loop, because they realize that you're kind of not tolerating any BS from them or from anyone else for that matter. And if anyone has anything to say about the current position that you're sitting in with where you are in your life in a personal and professional manner, I feel like you're not taking really much notice of these people's opinions, and you're kind of leaving them out in the cold, because you know what work you've done on yourself to get to where you are. And you're going to be receiving love offers, okay, not necessarily just from this person, but from other people as well, who may want to kind of work with you and kind of help you in relation to certain investments, okay, or collaborations of sorts. But you maybe have to be quite discerning with these other, I'm getting these people coming in, because they may not necessarily have the best of intentions. But you know, you have been probably more emotional, you know, about this connection more recently. But I'm feeling overall, you're trying to take it in your stride, okay? But this person is not handling the energies with them shifting right now as well as you are, even if you don't feel like you're kind of coping very well with certain things happening around you, because you're not kind of illuminated to everything that's happening. So you're having to use this strong sense of trust and faith about this connection, but also in other areas of your life, okay? So let's see what the mutual energy is between the two of you in relation to this connection. What can we get here, please? What's to go here? The mutual energy, the feelings about each other for this connection. What are the energies right now? Okay. So I've got 3 cards. King of Pentacles in reversal. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Ace of Cups. Wow. 9 of Wands in reversal. And we'll take one more, please, and thank you. The Hanged One, Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups in reversal, 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, and Death in reversal, Scorpio energy. So what I'm feeling predominantly is that this person and yourself are just wanting to be able to move on from the past, because there's been too much dwelling on whatever did or didn't happen. You're both wanting to kind of bring this back to life and to kind of talk about how the whole ordeal made you both feel, with the sense of separation between the two of you. I feel on some level there is a lot of love and care in relation to this connection, but unfortunately it's not been physically shown. There hasn't been the strong sense of follow through. And this has been really challenging for you both, because I feel like you kind of had this notion of putting each other at arm's length, because not because you wanted to, but because you may have felt like you've had to. Potentially you've had issues to do with the finances, to do with the career. This person may not necessarily be ready to give up a commitment to you potentially in these couple of weeks, but this person will express some sort of feelings, and so will you. I'm getting ultimately that this person has potentially had to kind of drop a few people, places, and things that aren't resonating for them. You may also have had to do this. And I feel like you're both just trying to focus on getting that sense of feeling comfortable within oneself, okay, and just having your lives work out in the way that's best for you, okay, and what is important to you, what are your values. You know, just because there is a lot of love in this connection and you both genuinely care about each other, you know, there needs to be more in relation to this connection. It can't just be all based on, you know, strong romantic feelings and the sense of having this connection, emotional connection or spiritual connection. There needs to be the active kind of steps being put in, so that you can kind of thrive as a connection, if you're wanting this to be very healthy between the two of you. Because I feel like you're missing each other a great deal, and it's been difficult because it just may have never felt like it's been the right timing, or timing has always been off, and you've had to kind of both make sacrifices. Potentially there has been a breakup, a separation, or a divorce that has taken place. And there may have been, a karmic partner or a karmic ex that either of you have had to deal with, and there may have been the sense of love or care or fond kind of memories to do with that potential connection, but then realizing, whoever you've dealt with in the past didn't have the best of intentions. This is for potentially both of you. And there's been a very steep learning curve, okay, when it comes to, romantic connections. And I feel that although the strong foundation of love is here in this connection, it has been difficult because there hasn't been the sense of showing up in the physical. And I feel ultimately what you're both wanting is this sense of enlightenment of where you stand with each other. But honestly, it has been, very challenging, whereby you thought, oh, do I give up on this connection? Do I give up on this person? Do I give up on the idea of love in general and just focus all on my material world right now? There's been a lot more questions than answers. And I feel that you both are wanting to collaborate with each other, very much to bring a strong sense of peace and harmony in this connection. But there has been a sense of, feeling kind of led on in some certain aspects, okay? Because I feel that some sort of truth was not kind of spoken on, okay? There may have been secrets, or this person has secret feelings for you and they kind of kept it to themselves, and it's been eating up at them for not telling you how you feel, and then you're getting the wrong impression of them, the wrong end of the stick. And I just feel like it would be of great benefit to you that when you do get together, that you are very honest and open with each other, and you have the strong sense of being able to be vulnerable, okay, and have your heart open to each other to find out what's really going on, because they're definitely not having an easy time of it right now. And I feel that they're closing off something that kind of fell flat on its face with a particular cycle. And I feel that with you keeping yourself to yourself, as you have been, I'm getting for quite a while now, you've actually been this sense of kind of peace for this person. Like, they are very concerned and stressed about this connection, but they kind of feel like you have got it all kind of covered here, that you're okay. I mean, yeah, you've had a hard time and you're getting on, and obviously it would be nice to have this, connection with this person and catch up and, go on dates and everything. But I feel predominantly, you kind of know where you stand with this person and with this connection, with a sense of knowing but not knowing, if you know what I mean, okay? This person will confess, they will open up. This person is feeling just, I'm hearing like all fingers and thumbs for some reason. So they may have just a lot on their plate right now. Everything's up in the air. Potentially they've had something legal that they've had to deal with, or a dramatic change in their work environment. And so therefore they were hoping for a new beginning in a particular sector of their life. And then once they had done all this, they could drop that kind of frustration and make themselves available to you to really say, look, this is what I would like out of this connection. Would you like the same? Because I just want to find out if we're on the same page, because with all of this sense of miscommunication or breakdown in communication has been equally as frustrating for me as it probably has been for you. So that's the overall impression I'm getting in relation to this love connection. So maybe, the 5th, the 8th, the 3rd of July could be significant dates for you. I do believe we have the Capricorn full moon on the 3rd of July. So that could be of great significance for you potentially. But we have the 10th of July, the 9th, maybe even, I'm wanting to say 19th, but I believe that's for another video, okay? So that actually may be after your full moon in not your full moon, your new moon in Cancer, which I believe is the 17th of July. So it'll be in the next set of bi-weekly readings. But that's the end of your love portion of the reading. So and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear up the energies, clear up the cards, and then we'll get straight into your career and finances. So thank you. Okay, Cancer. So we've cleared the energy and we're now going to get into the career and financial portion or part of your reading. Excuse me. So let's just shuffle the Modern Witch Tarot again and get some messages for you. After we've done this, we will be getting an Angel Answers card. So get that question kind of ready. If you have one in your mind, great. If you haven't, it gives you some time to think about it now. So let's get into this. Just gonna cut up the deck now. What can we get, please and thank you? Angels of Love and Light. What can we get, please and thank you, for career and finances for Cancer? Let's get some cards on the table. I feel this one. Nine of Pentacles in reversal. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming through. Wow, Eight of Pentacles. I love the fact that that landed on here. So I'm actually quite intrigued to keep that there for a moment. What else, please and thank you? Wow, Two of Swords in reversal. What else here, please, for Cancer? King of Wands, wow. So we've got a King and Queen of Wands coming out sideways. Six of Cups in reversal. And what else? One more card, please, and thank you. Thank you. Judgment in reversal, Sagittarius energy, and the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Three of Wands, Four of Cups in reversal. Okay. So the reason I've left the cards like this at this point in time is I believe that there's some very strong messages that are wanting to come through in relation to this specifically over here, okay? So the overall impression I'm getting is that actually, you know, you're a boss here. You know, this is the most predominant energy and it's in the center of the table. And I feel that you may have a lot of fire in your chart here, okay? Or potentially you could be a fire sign watching this with Cancer placements. But this card here signifies to me that you are incredibly resilient, okay? I'm getting this overall impression as I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. You know, you're a go-getter. You're someone that has something in mind and you are like, right, I will move heaven and earth to be able to get to where I want to get to. And you have all this kind of talent, I want to say, these gifts, these talents, but also you're coming across as someone who's incredibly hardworking. You know, it hasn't been easy for you. You have persevered to the point where only you have predominantly believed in yourself, and you may have not had much of a look in with assistance or help from anyone else, okay? And you have probably gone through, you know, I'm getting several kind of psychic attacks, spiritual warfare. You have grown tremendously as a person, and I feel like you're coming into your own now, and you found this kind of this niche that you're interested in, or a particular hobby, or there's a piece of work that you do, either a project or there's a creative piece to do with you know, maybe of the arts, as in like dancing. I'm wanting to say magic for some of you for some reason. Like you create magic. Maybe some of you could be I'm wanting to say like kitchen witch, or you're very spiritual, or you're getting more inclined spiritually, or potentially you're someone who's just coming across as otherworldly. You know, people kind of do actually look up to you and respect you, and you are deserving this seat on this throne, and you are deserving better days ahead in relation to your career and your finances. And you do have a very strong kind of spiritual team or backing or protection from the universe, okay, or your kind of ancestors are wanting to say. You know, you may have a very close connection with your pet here, specifically if you've got a black cat. But just maybe your pet or pets in general, animals or children, I'm wanting to say, are very drawn to you. They feel some type of way when you're around. You know, people seem to think that it all just kind of lands in your lap, but I do not believe that's the case whatsoever. You've probably had to deal with, I'm getting bullies in the workplace. There's been a sense of harassment at work or toxic kind of connections and office politics and all of this stuff. And you may have kind of worked into a 9 to 5 in the past, but maybe you just felt like you weren't appreciated. Or if you are currently in a 9 to 5, you could be thinking about stepping out. But there could be the sense of being concerned that if you were to step out, am I going to make the money that I'm needing to? Can I really follow through with this spiritual kind of business or this, you know, work or this career that I'm very much focused on and I love what I do, but potentially there's been a sense of like, well, I need to have these type of resources. And you may feel like on some level that you're not actually going to receive of your resources, but I'm here to let you know that you will be. You're going to be receiving some sort of assistance from someone, okay? Maybe this air sign, it doesn't necessarily have to be. You know, you may have already worked with this person in the past, or they could be a friend or a family member or someone that you don't know, but they are going to be very objective and help you with maybe a new contract, okay? So you could be looking into getting a lawyer, okay, a solicitor or a financial advisor, or someone who is very well equipped to be able to help you with you know, maybe a new line of work that you have been wanting to go for, or potentially if you were to apply for a bank loan, or, you know, you're trying to get your mortgage payments kind of set up, or you're trying to get them redistributed so it's easier for you, especially if you've had a hard time with trying to make these payments because you're going through a transition in your life, in your career. Um, I'm getting this overall impression that you may have not necessarily been in an ideal work environment, especially if you've been working from home. And potentially you may have felt, look, you know, I've done all of this work and it just doesn't feel like it's making any sense to me, you know, to other people, that I should continue doing what I'm doing. But there's something in your gut that's telling you, with your sense of your intuition, no, everything will pay off eventually. But you could be receiving some sort of fruits to your labor, okay, in this next couple of weeks, and you do not necessarily see it coming. And I feel others are going to be very shocked, okay? Others are going to be very shocked because I feel ultimately, you know, things may have been looking a little bit dim for you, okay? Things have not been feeling, you know, that great when it has come to the financial standing of things, or being able to pay things off. You know, bills are coming in. It's the sense of like, you know, more going out than more coming in right now. And I'm just getting told to keep working through what you're working through right now. It will pay its dividends. Even if it seems like all should be lost and you need to give up completely, I'm just saying to you, look, keep persevering. It will pay off. You will be self employed. You will have your own business. You will be able to, you know, add on these extra streams of revenue or income that you're hoping to. But I feel ultimately it's been challenging because there's some sort of energies around you who may not necessarily want to see you win, okay? They may have been like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it type thing. And I feel that you have this kind of in-depth knowledge and faith that you will get there. Like, you do trust of yourself, okay? And I feel like it's taken a lot for you to be able to be in this position where you are now. And sometimes you may not look, kind of back in retrospect about where you were and where you have been. And maybe this kind of next 2 weeks, you're going to be really reevaluating everything about your work, about your career, and also what is success to you. Okay, what does this all mean to you? And because it doesn't necessarily mean the same for everyone else. I mean, some people may see it, well, success is a certain amount of money, or success is a certain amount of followers, or success is, you know, when I've got the mansion. And it could be quite unrealistic here, but I feel like your feet are firmly planted on the ground here. And yes, you have these bigger dreams, these goals, and these ambitions, and you're coming across as someone who is either very independent right now or strives to be very independent, you know, financially free and liberated, and to do what you want and do as you please. And I feel like you're very much on the right track here, but it's been, you know, very, very difficult. It's been very, very difficult, but you need to kind of keep working through this sense of, I'm hearing subconscious programming, like affirmations. Keep reaffirming to yourself. I'm hearing mirror magic for some reason, so that could be significant. You could be doing something, okay, a little bit extra here to ask for help, okay? And if it's not necessarily from other people, as in physical human beings, you could be asking for help and assistance from spirit guides. You know, I'm getting like an altar. So some of you may be prepping or getting an altar, or there's a sense of giving. Wow, I'm seeing ancestor money. Ancestor money. So maybe there's a sense, well, they will help you. You know, they will help you, but you need to give them an offering of sorts or do or something. I know that sounds a bit woo woo here, but that's the impression I'm getting with this Queen of Wands energy. So keep being truthful and authentic with yourself, with the direction of work that you're going in. The work will eventually pay off. You haven't effed up and made a load of bad choices here. Everything is kind of working out for you in your favor, despite what other people may have tried to tell you. And just because you don't see of everything right now, okay, does not mean that it's not going to be coming into fruition for you. So please have trust and faith that everything is working out in the way that it needs to. And that honestly, if anyone says anything, it's predominantly because you have some sort of haters, okay? People who have not wanted to see you win. And there's a sense of jealousy and envy, okay? And they're trying to use, I'm hearing bully boy tactics to get you to feel a type of way. So your hard work will pay off. It absolutely will do. And it will get to a point where you may be able to completely splurge, okay, on a big ticket item that's going to be of significance for you. And you may even be relocating, okay, or cutting off contact from a certain person or certain people. And some people are going to be like, wow, I was not necessarily expecting that, but you've been hoping for this change for quite some time, okay? Because you've been kind of looking back and thinking on others' behavior with how they were with you, and they may have not necessarily treated you so kindly or with the best of intentions. And so therefore you've been like, well, where were you when I was at rock bottom, when I had nothing to my name? And now I'm getting into this career, or I'm making these investments, or I'm making these big money moves, and funnily enough you end up showing up again, and it's like you're not here for it. You know, I'm hearing cut off game is strong. You're just cutting these people out, and if that means, you know, it's just me, myself and I, then so be it. But you do actually have people who are wanting to be there for you, okay? You really do. You have a lot of support and a lot of protection. And, you know, don't be too critical or judge yourself too harshly, because what you've been through hasn't been easy. And I'm telling you now, there are many people who think that they could have done better in your shoes with the journey that you've been on. And trust me, that's not true. Okay, you've done the best that you could with the knowledge that you had at the time, and you've made the right decisions, even if you don't feel like you have, because you may not be quite where you want to be, or feel like you're not quite where you want to be. But I'm letting you know that you're exactly where you need to be, and everything is kind of flourishing for you very nicely here. So please have trust and faith in yourself, but also, you know, in the universe here, okay? So this is actually a very gorgeous spread. It really is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pull the Angel Answers Oracle by Radley Valentine. If you have that question, please kind of bring it into fruition and have it on your mind, and let's see what we can get for you in relation to advice for this Angel Answers. Please and thank you for Cancer for July 2023, what it is that they need to know. Please and thank you. What is it that they need to know? What's the advice that they need to know? What do you need to know? Okay, I'm getting this one. Trust. Beautiful, guys. Look, you see how these two people are sitting here, and then you've got this angel in the background. Just trust and have faith. Everything is working out for you gorgeously. Absolutely amazing. And look, recovery. So there's going to be a recovery in your finances, in your career, in your love life. Just have this strong kind of sense of knowing that everything is working out for you so much better than you think that it is, because really is. I'm getting strong Archangel Michael vibe with this King of Swords, okay? So some of you may kind of call upon him or ask for the sense of assistance, but this was an absolutely beautiful reading for you today. And I hope that you have loved and enjoyed the reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. Now, guys, I do offer an extended if you are interested, guys. So if you go and pop over to my channel, My Way Tarot, and you look for the Cosmic Collective, there is going to be the extended readings for you in relation to the bi-weeklies, where you have access to all 12 readings from Aries through to Pisces. Now, this will be for love, for career, finances, and also this will be ad-free, so there will be no interruption with the reading. And also, I do offer something else on there for that particular membership, where is the where there is the next 72 hours, okay, for the elements. And I will be doing those very regularly, obviously, as the kind of name implies. But there are other options that are available too, but I just thought I'd point this out. But I'm just about to get started with the career and financial aspect of the extendeds. So thank you so much for being here. I do greatly appreciate you all. I hope that you have a wonderful couple of weeks. Sending love and light your way. Also, guys, so sorry. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you haven't already. Please hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert. And also, if you would fancy financially donating to the channel, there is an option there for you, but obviously you can just energetically donate, as I've already said, with liking, sharing and subscribing, commenting. And also there is the memberships I've already brought up to you. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful couple of weeks, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.